Okay, here we go. This time, I think there's probably going to be a bit more resistance. Last time it was completely barren. I think it's going to fool me twice in this respect. It really is just an empty, dead area that they wanted to run through. Fair enough. I thought surely we've got to encounter some kind of monsters or something in here. Don't know. Fair play game, you got me twice. So, what we going down in Eastpool now? Torgal's not happy. Oh no, fuck's sake.
What happened here?
Arseholes.
Imperials! You'll pay for this!
We've got a live one!
What are you doing here? Answer me! Don't let them get away! It's over!
Just love those punish moves. I don't know specifically
No survivors!
how to do it, but these guys deserve to be punished. Like that. Just like that.
Who would order such a thing?
So they're level 20s now, so they have survived it. Get down here.
Give them all you've got, boy! Stay down!
Sick of these bloody Imperials. Get out of here. Damn, man, they have taken over.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born as a slave, and you'll die one.
Kill all the ducal dogs! Ducal dogs? They were innocent people! Get him!
Yep. I'll come up with a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Oh.
Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal!
They're definitely not fighting back all that much. I'm surprised at how easy it is to get through hitless. Like, I'm not good at this game. Like, I'm not particularly good at this game. And I've been hitless this entire time so far.
Sick of Torgal! Wake wind! Get him, boy! Don't let them get away!
So many. Should I go beast mode and sort these guys out?
You know what to do, boy.
Let's get some of these down. Finally, I got hit.
Sick of Torgal!
Let's do this. Ah, yeah, the captain, he needs a bit of this, so...
Get him!
Yeah, at least that sped up proceedings versus him.
Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy. Put the bomb to the sword!
Okay, still a lot more. Very busy area. Bit too much. Get down here.
Get him, boy! There, boy! Sick of Torgal! Stay down! It's over!
What do we got left? Oh, there you go. Literally saw Shiva handling business there.
All must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command.
Okay, this guy just looks like a Soulsborne enemy.
My mother ordered this.
Let's get rid of these astrologers. I want to start with that.
Clive,
I know.
Yeah, they're gone. Okay.
You can wait.
There, boy.
Not this time.
Remember to bring him down.
You know what to do.
There it is. Just in time before he did his big move.
You know what to do, boy. Over here.
He knows what to do.
Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy.
So again, we're going to try and basically get his stagger down the second time as quickly as possible. Ooh, that's a nasty move.
Don't let them get away. Sick of Toggle.
He's going down.
Get him. Sick of Toggle. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy.
Ah, he got me this time. He recovered pretty fast there.
There, boy.
Credit where it's due. Alright, let's see what we can do with this.
Get him, boy. There, boy.
Should be able to finish him off this time. Worst case, I'm giving him the big move. I don't care.
Sick of Toggle.
Oh, he's done. He done. Bye-bye. Yeah, still a bunch of stuff that we basically can't use for anything at this point. Hopefully there's going to be a lot more crafting options.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
but why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka's message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Who the fuck is that little shrimp? Yeah, I guess he's on the move. Right. Yeah, definitely very worried for Sid now. He had an extremely strong first 8 hours, but... yeah. But it might be one of those where they've kind of...
Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Sometimes they do this in these stories where they kind of make you pretty certain that someone's going to die and then they don't do it. I'm going to give you guys a big spoiler alert for a game unrelated to this about God of War Ragnarok. For the next like 20 seconds, there'll be an annotation on the screen when it ends. In that one, the entire time it was like Kratos. They made it so much like Kratos is going to die. Get yourself ready. It's pretty obvious. Every signal points to the fact that he's going to die, and then he doesn't die. So for Sid, I feel like they might do a bit of that. Like, you know, it looks like for all the world here that he's going to die. He's got his whole like every time he uses a bit of Odin's power, he's coughing up blood, and he's got the thing on his arm. But maybe he might actually be the one that
Clive, was
weirdly pulls through.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
So nothing new in the item shop and nothing new in the blacksmith. So yeah, still one of the weak aspects of the game so far, the crafting. It's still a bit early to completely say, but there's been a lot of like running around and exploring and looting stuff from chests and defeating bosses and stuff like that, and you've just got a bunch of crafting items that you've basically hardly used in the game at this point. I've crafted maybe like 3 or 4 times in like 13, 14 hours. So, I mean, we picked up like 60 of these and we still don't have a chance to use them yet. So, yeah, we've got a lot of crafting items, but not much to do crafting-wise, unfortunately, yet. We'll see how it picks up. Just to be sure.
Not saying Fordian, do you?
Yeah, I mean, this is all stuff that was around hours and hours ago.
And?
Anyway, hopefully some new stuff will appear soon. Okay. What about Mage? Mage doesn't have anything new either. Okay, they just want me to get on with it. Let's head to Bugenhagen Solar.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick break.
But even playing through this has got me like even more hyped for 7 Rebirth as well. 7 Rebirth is going to be a hell of a game.
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant. Ifrit. and there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Yes. When Sid gets involved, everything gets better in this game. Seriously, Sid's a star. He really is. Nice. Rare the courier, basically.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmeks.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Bahamut. So an empire wanting to expand its dominion. What's new?
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Okay, so I like where this is going. Obviously, one thing we've been wondering throughout is, so far it's been a very personal story. The first act was very much just Clive's story, his revenge, his past, catching up with his past, facing himself, all of that kind of business. But there's a much grander story in place, as is always the case in Final Fantasy, you know? The end of the world is coming, thanks to the Blight, and figuring that out was going to be a big part of the story. And obviously now the Mother Crystals, the seeming givers of life, are the ones that are destroying the world at the moment. So either some greater force is channeling the crystals and getting them to suck in all the ether from around, or there's something else going on. In either case, does he want to like destroy the Mother Crystals? Is that what we're trying to do here? Well, there's 5 of them, so there's a lot of work to do. But basically, to me, this feels like the second act is only just getting going here. So should be interesting to see where the story goes from here.
If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I've got to go around here.
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme, and I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
Yeah, I gotta say, I love Sid, man. And he's obviously such an important character in the story as well. I didn't realize he'd be such a like leader figure and pushing the story forward and stuff. He is very pivotal.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breathe.
Okay. Let's take a look at some more of these side quests. Again, I'm generally having like conversations with people as I go, and obviously as a result of my own Twitter and posting stuff, I do see things. I'm not actively like participating in discourse online. You know me, I'm not into that stuff. But I'm obviously reading things and seeing things. And one of the things we've been talking about is the side quests. And so far, I mean, there's not been many, and they've been very light and pretty uninteresting, let's be honest. The one about false friends and the bearer I did like, but other than that, they've been pretty simple. Now, I've been hearing a mixed bag. I have been hearing some people criticizing the game overall, saying the quests weren't particularly good. But I've definitely seen plenty of people also say that, especially in the second half, the quests really get going and there's some really good ones. And so I'm reserving judgment on the side quests for now. It's still pretty early days. And it's also why I'm going to continue to try and do as many as I can. So let's keep going.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the Hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't.
I always love it when a stranger comes, agrees to help you. You need like a massive favor for them that's going to be a huge thing for you. They accept
Unless it
it.
won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
They accept it kind of just because they're a good person or whatever. And then you're like, yeah, but you better hurry. It's like, fuck off. What the hell, man? I'm coming here, going out and risking my ass for some letter that you and your stupid self lost, and you're telling me to hurry up.
What happened?
Get out
Is
of here.
everything all right? No. No, it's not.
Okay, is there more to this story?
Now, my research can continue apace, and when my fertilizer...
Yeah, same lines that we had from before. Let's trigger this other quest as well.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
It's the chocobo. No, it's not.
He's never this late.
It's another postman guy.
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial army?
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you? I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Yeah, okay, we definitely moved beyond the stage of, hey, go deliver some food. So that's a good sign at least. And I probably have some new stuff available, so I might as well, yeah, have a look at this stuff first. I'm sure she's going to be delighted to see me as always.